And it's time for the Fallout episode of Great American Bash. And here comes the former NXT North American Women's Champion Samantha. At Great American Bash, she showed up after Lola White's match and called out the champ. Now let's hear what Samantha got to say. Alright, since we are here, let's talk about it, huh? This Sunday, after I lost my NXT Women's North American Championship, I decided, you know what? Since I'm the greatest Women's North American Champion, oh, my bad, I was the greatest. So I decided that why don't, after losing it, I go after the Women's Championship. So otherwise, I want you to come out right now that I can say it to your face. So otherwise, get your ass out here right now. And looks like she's calling out the champ. She's calling out the NXT Champion. And the champ is here. Since you want me here, fine, I'm here. So, what do you want to say, Samantha? You know what I want to say? You know clearly what I want to say. I am challenging you for the Women's Championship at no mercy. So, accept my challenge, Lola Weiss. No, I'm not in the mood. You just deserve a shot. You really think I'm gonna accept someone's challenge who recently lost her Women's North American Championship? Not a chance. I can't believe it. Lola Weiss just rejected Samantha's challenge. She just rejected Samantha's challenge. She said, I'm not doing it. And it's time for the first round of the speed tournament. And here comes Nathan Frazier.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Frixium from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier.
And here comes from TNA. Wesley is here. Is back in NXT.
Weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
And it's time. The championship #1 contender speed tournament has begun. Frazier, looks like Frazier is going for high risk. And Frazier with a Swanton bomb in the start of the match. And Wesley kicks out at 2.5. Frazier on the apron. There was an elbow drop. Frazier is thinking to go back on top. Frazier is not wasting his time. Delivers an elbow drop on the top rope. And my throat is still not right. I still have the cough. And it's killing me. And a shooting star press. And looks like Frazier is hyping up the NXT universe. And a rope hang stunner. And Frazier with a Swanton. Frazier throws Wesley back into the ring. Frazier is taking for a Fox Splash. And Frazier is measuring Wesley. Delivers and snack breaker. And what is Frazier thinking right now? He's going up top. He's up top. That was a frog splash. Frazier goes up top again. What is he thinking? Broken wind by Frazier. Frazier goes up back top. He's on top the rope. Is he thinking for the second? And he delivers the second. And this is the end. Frazier advances to the semi-finals. What a quick wrap up by Frazier. He made sure to wrap it up quick. And he has advances to the semi-finals. Now the question is, we don't know who is gonna be in the second round. It's a mystery. And it's time for the Women's Speed Tournament. First round. And it's Lick the Alliance. Like I said, we don't know who are gonna be in the tournament because it's a mystery. The NXT GM,
The following contest
William Regal,
for one fall, making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Nikita Lyons.
picks the challenge superstars before the show start, and he doesn't announce who is gonna be in the tournament. The reason? To keep mystery. Who's gonna be in the tournament? Who's gonna be facing? It is Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley is Nikita Alliance's opponent.
And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Paxley is in the Speed Tournament first round. Now the question is, will she advance or no? Tatum Paxley, Nikita Alliance Speed Tournament, Women's Speed Tournament first round, and Nikita Alliance with a kick to Tatum Paxley, and Tatum Paxley fights back. And Paxley goes right after Lion's knee. She's targeting the leg of Lions right now. And an elbow drop. A split leg elbow drop. And Paxley with a smooth. A splash. What is Paxley thinking? What is Paxley with a suicide dive? Tatum Paxley with a suicide dive to the outside. Looks like Tatum Paxley is. What is going in Tatum Paxley's head? Nobody knows. And Paxley plants Nikita Lyons in the mat. Paxley goes for the pin. And Lyons kicks out at 2. And Paxley goes up top with a senton. And Lyons delivering the punch, the strikes to the midsection. And Paxley with a knee to Lyons. Paxley goes up top. There was an elbow drop. And another splash. by Paxley. And Paxley with a standing senton. Paxley is going to end it. Is this the end of the match? And Lola Lyons kicks out. Paxley goes up top again. There was an elbow drop. And Paxley was thinking for something but looked like she changed her mind. Paxley, what's up, Lions? And Lions kicks out again. Almost there. Paxley almost had it. And Lions with a spinning kick. Is Lions thinking to end it? And Lions went with a split legs drop. But Paxley was too smart. Paxley goes up top. Delivers a senton. Is she thinking for a second time to end it with a pin? Will Paxley advances? She does.
Here is your winner, Tatum Paxley.
For a moment I thought that Nikita Alliance was gonna qualify in the semi-finals, but somehow Paxley pulled it off and advances to the semi-finals. Now the question is, who is Paxley gonna face? And it's time for Dave versus Jason. And wait a minute, what is Jason doing out like this? Why isn't he in wrestling gear? Wait a minute, is Brooke Jensen replacing Jason? I thought there was a scheduled match between Dave and Jason. After the last week attack by Dave, Jason, Mr. Regal made it official. Dave versus Jason, but looks like Jason has got a replacement for himself. Brooke Jensen. Josh Brooke is replacing Jason in this match. And the bell has rung and looks like it is on. And Josh Brooks throws Jason Dave back into the corner. And Dave with a jumping knee. And Dave with a sliding dropkick to Jason, and Dave just took out Jason. What is Dave thinking? With a twisted DDT. And Dave goes for the tornado DDT on Josh Brooks. And delivers a triple step moonsault, but somehow he missed. And Dave measuring Josh ran into her knee. And Dave is measuring Josh once again. Delivers a second knee. And whoa. And Jason just threw Dave back into the ring. And Dave, right now Dave is in control of this match and delivers a German suplex. And Jason is distracting Dave right now. I can't believe it. First Dave had a scheduled match with Jason, and then now Dave have to deal with this. And an elbow drop. And Dave, whoa! What is Dave thinking? Why is he grabbing a steel chair? Oh, wait a minute. And Dave delivers a jumping knee. And Dave measuring Josh Briggs and delivers a spear. And what is Dave thinking? Wait a minute, is he thinking to deliver a Dave bomb on Jason? And Dave, what is he thinking right now? What is in Dave's head right now? And Dave, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? That was a DDT on the apron. Dave throws Josh, trying to throw Josh back into the ring. And Dave delivers a splash! A springboard splash by Dave. And now, what is Dave thinking at the moment? Picks up Josh up. Josh is up on the top rope. What is he thinking? Dave delivers a power bomb from the top rope. I just can't believe that he did that. And Josh Briggs just kicked out at 2. Unbelievable. And Dave with a standing springboard moonsault. And Dave and Josh Briggs goes into the pin, but the referee was too late for it. Oh, Dave with a spear out of nowhere. What is Dave thinking? He's measuring Josh. That was a whoa. Dave just went for the running knee, but Josh got out of the way. And what is Josh thinking with a side drop and a splash? And Josh Briggs with a big backbreaker. Josh Briggs is in complete control at this moment. And a standing suplex throw. And Dave is fighting out. Dave is fighting back. And a chop. And another chop. And another chop. And another chop. And Josh is fighting back. Delivers a standing spine buster to Dave. And Dave just kicked out at 2. And Josh just went for a clothesline. And wait a minute, not again. Not again. Jason just distracting Dave. Once again. This is the second time. And Dave is telling the NXT universe that this is the end. And not there, Josh Briggs came out of nowhere. Dave almost lost his focus from the match. And a chop. And another chop. And Josh Briggs fights back as well. And Briggs tosses Dave in the other side of the ring. And Dave went for the punch, but Josh Briggs was too fast. Oh, a snake eyes on the top turnbuckle. What is Briggs thinking? What is Josh Briggs thinking? And Dave delivers. What is Dave thinking? Dave is going for the Dave bomb. Dave picks up Josh, going for the spear. And is Dave thinking for the second time? Delivers a Dave bomb. Is this the end of the match? It is.
Here is your
What a match. What a win by Dave. He didn't got his hand on Jason, but he had a wonderful match and a victory to celebrate. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The champ, the double champ is here. The NXT and NXT North American Champion is here to celebrate with the NXT universe. The NXT universe. The NXT universe. Your double champ has arrived. You know one thing, right? I told you that I was gonna be the double champ. I was gonna win the NXT Championship at Great American Bash and walk out as your double champ. But the sad news is, here's the sad part. I'm announcing that I am gonna relinquish my NXT North American Championship. You know why? Because I am the NXT Champion, baby. And I'm not gonna take care of the not mid-card title. I am the face of NXT right now, so I am gonna hold to the greatest prize in NXT history, and that is the NXT Championship. So, I have already handed the NXT North American Championship to Mr. Regal, and he has said he's gonna take care of it with a mini tournament. I don't give a damn about that. But what I give a damn about is my next opponent, my number one contender. Because when I was handing the title to Mr. Regal told me that next week there's gonna be a 5 or 6 man elimination match. And winner of that match will be my next opponent, or I should say my next victim. Just like Jack, Jason, whoever wants to, like Jawan Evans, who I sent packing back to Monday nights. Whoever wins is gonna be the next victim in my reign of dominance to the top. And I mean it, that I am the greatest to ever step in this ring. And I'm gonna be the best NXT champion in NXT history. And the greatest. So whoever wins the match next week, beware of the Red Dragon. And what an announcement, and what a statement made by the champ. I am shocked at this moment. I'm literally shocked. I can't believe it. Shang just relinquished his NXT North American Championship, and he just announced that he's gone. Next week there's gonna be a 5-man or 6-man elimination match. Winner of that match will be the next number one contender for Shang's NXT Championship, and he's gonna have a one-on-one match next week as well. I'm in shock right now. The announcement made by Shang, I'm in shock. That's it for this week of NXT. What a shocking announcement by Shang. We'll meet you on next week on NXT. Till then, take care. Bye bye.